Good morning, degenerates, and welcome to another episode of Boring Crypto IO, the place where I read you the boring crypto news so you don't have to. My name is Not Important, and I'm your host. Let's go. It's Friday, y'all. Hope everybody's having a good day. What do we got going on? SBF sent home after his parents put up their house to cover his astronomical bail bond. And Brazilian president signs crypto bill into law. Kind of a boring Friday, not much going on. Sam at home, sitting pretty in the United States. Yeah, let's go. Bitcoin, ranging. Not much has changed, guys. We're still staying under that 16.9 level. 16.887 is what I've got on the chart. Range between the 16.4, 16.5. Let's see if it breaks out. But again, the weekend's coming up. The volume looks really weak, but it's the weekend. Weekends are always crazy. Let's see if we get some volatility in the market over the Christmas holiday, or who knows, man. Now that I'm thinking about it, it might actually be even more boring because it's the Christmas holiday and people might not be trading. They might not be looking at the charts. So who knows? Let's see what happens. Ethereum seems to have broken out past this 1217 level that we've been sitting around at, 1200 level. Let's see if it holds again. Volume super weak. It just doesn't look like much is going on, guys. Again, with the weekend coming up, there could be some volatility, or there could not be. I hate to be that guy that says it'll go up, it'll go down. Who knows? But with it being the Christmas holiday weekend, who knows? People might be taking breaks from the chart again. So let's just wrap this video up really quick and get it going. Let's get into the news. Sam Bankman-Fried sent home after his parents put up their house. Just one, because don't they have like some crazy giant real estate empire, to cover his astronomical bail bond. The former billionaire, who has since claimed to be worth no more than a mere $100,000, is out of jail on a $250 million bond. God, I can't with these people. Just absolute depravity. These guys' parents are definitely in deep with this nonsense from what I can see. The fact that this dude even comes on TV and is like, I've only got $100,000 in the bank. It's gross to me, guys. $100,000 could be life-changing money for most of the people on this planet. Anyway, on December 21st, Reuters reported that Sam Bankman-Fried, the former CEO of FTX, if you don't know who Sam Bankman-Fried is by this point, where have you been? Who is now facing criminal charges that could land him in jail for the rest of his life, may be granted bail in the United States ahead of his trial. Prosecutor Nicholas Roos reportedly proposed granting bail to Bankman-Fried, often referred to as SBF, on the conditions of a $250 million bond, home detention, location monitoring, and the surrender of his passport. On December 22nd, New York Times reported that SBF bail was approved, and he will live with his parents in Palo Alto, California. His parents secured his bail with the equity in their house. SBF claimed earlier that after the collapse of the company he founded and his resignation as its CEO, he only had $100,000 in his bank account. U.S. Magistrate Judge Gabriel Gorenstein is a federal district court in Manhattan approved the bail proposal, adding that SBF will require strict pretrial supervision, including mental health treatment and evaluation. SBF is known to suffer from depression and takes prescription medications. This is what kind of scares me with the way they're pushing this stuff. The health treatment. I've got a hunch, and it's not a big hunch, but I've got a hunch that they're going to really try and lean towards a mental illness thing for his charges to try and get him off, which would be really, really sad. I don't know, guys. You've heard me say this since if you've been watching the channel since I started this channel. I just see a lot of corruption in this, and it's unfortunate because we're watching it happen right in front of our eyes. Everybody's reporting on it, everybody sees it, and they don't care. They just keep pushing absolute corruption. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, his defense counsel stated that SBF has agreed to the terms offered. You think I get to go hang out at my parents' house in California, in the Bay Area? Come on. SBF was not offered bail when he was arrested in the Bahamas at the behest of the United States authorities on grounds that he presented a flight risk. He returned to the United States into custody of the Federal Bureau of Investigation on December 20th. And it's showing a video where he's saying that he only has $100,000. This decision was handed down on the same day that former colleagues Caroline Ellison and Gary Wang pleaded guilty to fraud charges. The two are cooperating with the investigation. Ellison avoided charges that could have seen her sent to prison for 110 years. Authorities have made no mention yet of the location of the former FTX executive, Nishad Singh, who formed SBF's inner circle at the company along with Wang and Ellison. SBF's next court appearance is scheduled for January 5th, 2023. Oh, he gets to spend Christmas with his parents. Warms your little heart, doesn't it? Anyway, y'all, let me know what you guys think about Sam coming home to spend Christmas with his parents down in the comments below. Do you think it's fair? Do you think they should keep him in prison? Do you think he'll even go to trial? Who knows? All right, moving on. Brazilian president signs crypto bill into law. The law includes many digital currencies under the definition of legal payment methods in Brazil and establishes a licensing regime for virtual asset service providers. Jair Bolsonaro, the president of Brazil set to leave office on December 31st, has signed a bill aimed at legalizing the use of crypto as a payment method within the country. In a December 22nd publication on the official journal of the federal government of Brazil, Bolsonaro's office said the president has signed Bill 14.478 into law following approval from the county's Chamber of Deputies. The legislative body sent the bill to the president's desk on November 29th as the final step in recognizing crypto payments. According to the text of the bill, Brazil's residents will not be able to use cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin as legal tender in the country as it is the case in El Salvador. However, the newly passed law includes many digital currencies under the definition of legal payment methods in Brazil. It also establishes a licensing regime for virtual asset service providers and sets penalties for fraud using digital assets. Bolsonaro's announcement did not suggest which federal agency could be in charge of supervising crypto payments. However, like the United States, digital assets considered securities fall under the regulatory umbrella of Brazil's Securities and Exchange Commission. The law also includes provisions likely made in response to the collapse of FTX, requiring exchanges to distinguish between users and company assets. The crypto law will take effect in 180 days, likely in June of 2023. Bolsonaro is slated to leave office in a matter of days, after which Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva, or simply Lula, will assume the presidency on January 1st. Lula served as a president of Brazil from 2003 to 2010 and has previously made statements in favor of crypto and blockchain adoption. Yeah, nothing exciting. I mean, the point of why I wanted to use this story to talk about today, guys, is the simple fact that we are in a very, very deep crypto bear market. If you've never been in these or even seen one of these, because this might be your first crypto bear market to experience, every time this happens, everybody says crypto's done, it's going away, it's going to zero, and you'll see this narrative pushed constantly. Yet in the middle of a deep, possibly the bottom of a crypto bear market, you have countries still writing laws to allow crypto to happen in their country. If that doesn't tell you that crypto's not going where, I don't know what does. And in my mind, it's just another bullish thing to add to the sentiment. So let me know what you guys think about this again in the comments below. Outside of that, guys, it's Friday. We have the Christmas weekend coming up, a holiday weekend. No matter what you celebrate, I hope you guys are spending time with friends, family, loved ones, the whole nine. Hope you're safe, stay warm, and enjoy your holiday weekend. And I will see you guys again Monday. I am out of here.